Hi, I'm Beng Yu, responsible for corporate and institutional clients at UOB Asset Management.
And I'm Victor, Head of the Sustainability Office at UOB Asset Management.
UOB Asset Management is a wholly owned subsidiary of UOB, with our Asian heritage and global mindset operating in 9 markets in Asia with over 30 years of investment experience and $38 billion in asset under management. We aim to be a trusted asset manager, a leader in sustainability and innovation, and at the core, most importantly, we keep our clients at the center. In 2020, UOB Asset Management became a signatory of the United Nations-supported Principles for Responsible Investment, signifying our commitment to sustainable investing. Today, we will be sharing with you more about recent sustainable developments in Asia and how you, as an investor, can be part of this rising trend.
In recent years, sustainability has been a pressing issue for many regulators, especially in Asia. All of us have seen the terrifying effect of climate change. Extreme weather events like floods and heat waves are becoming increasingly common and disrupting our daily lives. As the need for immediate action becomes more apparent, countries in Asia have begun setting climate commitments and implementing a range of climate policies. For example, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Malaysia aim to achieve their net zero targets by 2050, while China and Indonesia aim to achieve theirs in 2060. To facilitate greater international collaboration, there is also the ongoing 26th UN Climate Change Conference of the Parties, or COP26. Held in Glasgow this year, Conference of Parties is an annual forum where countries review their commitments and strengthen their climate change ambitions. Throughout the summit, we have seen numerous countries announcing and strengthening their commitments towards combating climate change. Vietnam is targeting net zero carbon emissions by 2050, and India, the world's 3rd biggest emitter, will become net zero carbon emissions by 2070. India also targets to increase the country's renewable sources to 50% by 2030. These initiatives are no surprise, as there has been a growing trend towards implementing climate-related policies globally. Turning to Singapore, sustainability is a key focus and growing megatrend. In 2019, the Monetary Authority of Singapore announced the setting up of the Green Investments Program, or GIP for short. This $2 billion program aims to support Singapore as a financial center by promoting environmentally sustainable projects that help to mitigate climate change risks. Most recently, Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong has emphasized the need for sustainable finance amid the climate crisis. Singapore also recently announced its Green Plan 2030 and the 30 by 30 goal. These are to guide the nation's strategic transition towards a low-carbon economy to become a leading center for green finance in Asia. And one example of a target laid out by the Green Plan is that Singapore aims to use 15% less energy in HDB towns by 2030. This is done through adopting measures like the widespread usage of smart LED lights and solar energy. Beyond HDB towns, Singapore also aims to green 80% of all buildings over the next decade. This demonstrates the strong push for sustainability in Singapore. By now, you may have noticed there is an emphasis towards the greening of real estate in Singapore. Why is this so? Real estate contributes approximately 40% of global emissions. Some of the key cities in Asia are exposed to climate risks like rising sea levels and extreme weather events. As such, there is pressure on real estate companies to move faster than others, and that's why the sector is embracing green buildings. Now, what exactly are green buildings? Green buildings are physical structures that reduce or eliminate negative impacts on the environment. Definitions of green buildings may vary, but they can often be tied to carbon and energy objectives such as net zero emissions or 1.5 degrees Celsius compliant. And the investment opportunity is huge. The rapid expansion of building construction and the need to reduce emissions is estimated to total $17.8 trillion. In a recent survey conducted by JLL, 70% of firms across Asia Pacific were found to be willing to pay a rental premium for green buildings, demonstrating society's shift in emphasis towards green spaces. Closer to home, a year-long study was undertaken in Singapore by Squire Mac recently. The study found that owners of these green buildings reaped greater energy and water savings, which outweighed the early investment costs. In fact, it was discovered that the greener the buildings, the higher the cost savings. And over the recent years, investors are starting to appreciate how sustainability impacts real estate and especially the valuation of the REITs they are investing in. And ultimately, the bottom line of REITs are closely linked to how its operations are managed. More sustainable REITs can better manage their energy usage and greenhouse gas emissions. This translates to greater cost savings and better revenue, making green REITs a more attractive investment proposition as a whole.
With these growing developments across Asia, we at UOB Asset Management do our part by adopting an inside-out approach to sustainability. From the inside, we enhance our investments and solutions in sustainability, as well as deepen the sustainability knowledge of our employees through our Sustainability Academy. On the outside, we showcase sustainability leadership by providing platforms and collaborating with partners such as Robeco and Fukoku Capital Management. This allows us to cultivate our capabilities, both investment and non-investment, from the inside out to be recognized leaders in Asia.
For investments, we believe that environmental, social, and governance issues, or ESG, are financially material to a company's performance. We have therefore implemented a proprietary sustainable investing framework that uses deep fundamental research, capitalizes on the use of AI/ML technology, and leverages on our regional research footprint to make our investment decisions. And this framework is utilized across all our regional investment offices and across all our asset classes.
Leveraging on our regional expertise in sustainability, UOB Asset Management therefore provides a variety of opportunities for investors to invest for profit and purpose. For something more local, we have the United Smart Sustainable Singapore Bond Fund. The SSS Fund, a Singapore-focused investment-grade bond fund, allows investors to participate in high ESG-rated bonds while generating sustainable returns. A first of its kind, this fund primarily invests in Singapore and seeks to align with Singapore's sustainability goals while helping to develop Singapore's sustainable finance market. The fund's investment universe includes green, social, sustainability, and sustainability-linked bonds and must meet UOB Asset Management's ESG criteria. Additionally, the fund also seeks to meet specific sustainability outcomes tied to 3 sustainability investment themes: climate change, clean, green, and smart Singapore, and sustainable production. They are especially core to Singapore's sustainability plans and pertinent to the transition into a low-carbon economy similar to the United Asia Top 50 Fund. This fund gives investors the measurable outcome from investing to ensure that you know you are investing for profit and purpose. Finally, this month, we have also launched our UOB APAC Green REIT ETF, which tracks the IH UOB APAC Yield Focus Green REIT Index. This ETF invests in listed REITs in Asia Pacific that offer higher dividend yields and adopt better environmental practices based on the Global Real Estate Sustainability Benchmark, or GRESB's real estate assessment on factors including energy and water consumption, greenhouse emissions, and green building certification. Importantly, UOB Asset Management therefore brings more than 3 decades of investment expertise in Asia to incorporate ESG factors and considerations into REIT investments, providing a rigorously constructed ETF that will help investors to invest for both profit and purpose.
With that, we have come to the end of our presentation. We hope that the audience has gained insights towards the current climate and can achieve your investment goals with UOB Asset Management.
See you soon and take care.